Hi, I'm Father Gary Castor, and I'm the Catholic chaplain at Williams College. And I've been asked this evening to respond to a question about the relationship between beauty and religion, which is a very good question because I think that many people, because of events throughout history, would think that religion inspires beauty to the extent that the nature of the project artistically is related to what is believed in faith. But there's something deeper that the question really gets to, and that has to do with the fact that those who are believers, in this case, because I'm a Catholic priest and I'm speaking from my own experience in the faith tradition of Catholicism, the something deeper doesn't have to do with just painting pictures of individuals, figures, characters from the past, or biblical stories, and allowing faith to intrude upon artistic endeavors. Really, when we're talking about beauty, we're talking about God. And for us, who are Catholics who believe, the creator of all that is, everything that we see, the mountains and the hills and the streams and the rivers, and most importantly, us human beings, the creator is in itself beauty. And so anything that pulls us out of ourselves, which is what beauty does, it takes us out of being so self-reflective that we're sort of the center of our experience with reality. We come across something that we encounter that pulls us out of ourselves, and you know, if it's a flower, a tree, or a sunset, I know those are sort of, and I apologize for this, they're sort of cliche. You know, the smile of a child, or maybe it's, you know, the little perspiration on a chilled glass as it drips down, or an ice cream cone, but we all know that we encounter something in reality that pulls us out of ourselves, that makes us notice something other than ourselves. And this is the attractiveness of beauty, which for us in our faith tradition, this is the attractiveness of God, that those moments when we are pulled out of ourselves by something in reality that stops us, that really arrests us, not in just the terms of police action, but just really stops us and takes hold of us, sort of restricts us in that moment. This is what we're talking about with God, that God does this to us, that the beauty all around us is an indication of the beauty that not only inspired it all, but created it all. So religion and beauty have everything to do with each other, not just in the way in which religious ideas and religious truths have influenced performance and song and dance and sculpture and different media, oil and tempera and fresco. Fundamentally, religion and beauty have to do with the fact that something in reality takes hold of me. And in that moment where I'm taken hold of, I begin to sense that I'm not in charge or in control of all that is, that there's something greater than myself in this moment in which the attractiveness of something stops me and pulls me from myself. And then I realize that the whole of reality is so much larger than who I am. That is a religious moment. And it's meant to be. And religion is not in conflict with that moment. But religion seeks to give that moment all of its prominence, so that when we find ourselves arrested by something beautiful, we're also opening ourselves to God.